am Chris Kokalis with Pivot Cycles, and we're here at Interbike 2014. I'm excited to show you our booth, and come on in and check out the new 2015 Pivot product line. This is our new Mach 4 that we just released a couple of months ago. We're showing it for the first time here at Interbike with the full Di2 integration. The Mach 4 is the first fully integrated Di2 bike. It features all the internal routing ports, and one of the biggest things is we set the design with the battery in the down tube. So it actually has a port underneath the down tube. Makes for a very clean setup on the complete bike. But it's the lightest frame that Pivot's ever produced at 5.1 pounds. So you'll be able to build easily sub 22-pound mountain bikes with this. We're going to be offering it in models all the way from SLX, the new SRAM X1, all the way up to XX1, and of course the multiple XTR builds, both mechanical and electric. So the Mach 4 was launched in 2007 as the first product that Pivot ever produced, and so it's really our heritage bicycle. And when we developed the new Mach 4, we wanted to be able to take that performance level of pedaling and cross-country racing to the new Mach 4, but really expand the boundaries. So we started with 100mm travel. We tested bikes all the way up to 125, and we arrived at a 115mm travel bike where we keep true cross-country World Cup pedaling performance, frame stiffness that matches our downhill bike in a 5.1 pound frame package, but with descending capabilities that go way beyond the category. The bike features a pretty standard 73 cross-country seat angle, but with a 67.5 head angle. With the offset on the forks on the 27.5 forks and a slightly slacker head angle, the contact patch of a 27.5 wheel, you get a bike that still responds very quickly to quick inputs, tight single track, short track racing, but at the same time, the long front center and the head angle on the bike, low bottom bracket as well, really allow this bike to descend like something with much slacker angles. So it's got a great personality at both ends of the spectrum and can handle everything from cross-country race, endurance, and then some pretty aggressive trail riding as well. So it's really opening up a whole new category of XC trail in bikes that can be, as I mentioned previously, easily built under 22 pounds into the 21 and a half pound range. So it's an exciting product for us to carry the Pivot name and heritage into the future. When we developed the new Mach 4, we wanted to make sure that we covered the entire size range of riders. In the original Mach 4, one of the things that we were known for is our double extra small and extra small size. And so from the very beginning, the new Mach 4 in carbon 27.5 inch, we wanted to develop the lowest standover, most compact 27.5 bike in the marketplace. And the new Mach 4 actually has a lower standover height than where our double extra small 26-inch wheel bike was at. And you can just see the general size of this bike is incredibly compact. We use a shorter stroke shock on this bike than we do on the larger Mach 4s, and that allows us to get the pressures up in the shock so that the lighter rider can run similar shock pressures to some of the heavier riders that would ride, say, a medium-sized bicycle as well. And that allows us to do the same level of shock tuning, so it's tuned properly for lighter riders. And I think it's going to be a huge hit for those riders that are 410 all the way to about the 5.5 range. So it's a segment that's really been ignored, and especially when you go to bigger wheels, this opens up the category and allowing a much wider range of riders to properly fit and experience what the larger wheels can do for them. We unveiled the new Phoenix DH earlier this year at Sea Otter with MTBR.com as well, and we at the time we hadn't shown the new blacked out version, so here it is at the show in person. And this is also a good time to talk a little bit about the complete bikes and the builds that we're doing. The Phoenix is available in a frame set as well as 2 complete models, so you'll be able to get the bike with our Saint build here, and I believe the complete bike is coming in at about 33.8 pounds with the Saint build at a suggested retail price of $73.99. Features the Raceface 6C cranks, DT wheels, high roller 2 Maxxis tires, the high-tail saddle that we developed with WTB, and a host of pivot carbon parts to build one of the lightest downhill bikes on the market, but also tremendous value. The next build down is a full Z build with the RockShox boxer fork, Sun Ringlay wheels, same high tail saddle, and the same RC4 level Fox shocks. So same high level of rear suspension on the bike. And this one comes in at a very economical $54.99 for a World Cup level DH bike. We have the World Cup team signature green color, and then the Stealth model as well. So you've got a lot of different options with the new Phoenix DH Carbon. One of the things we've been really talking about with the new Phoenix DH is that it's not only the first carbon production 27.5 downhill bike to reach the market, but also one of the lightest frames in the market. And the frame with air shock comes in just over 7 pounds, 8.1 pounds with a coilover shock. And for the shows, we really wanted to highlight that and build a bike that was World Cup raceable, but at the same time really highlighted the lightweight. So you can see here we've got the Phoenix down to 30.42 pounds. That is with race face 6C cranks. There's actually stands in the tires, full raceable setup with an air shock on it, and it would be about a pound heavier with a coilover shock. And as I mentioned before, the complete build with our Saint kit is about 33.8 pounds. So actually not a big difference. If somebody wanted to really go to town on this, it would be possible to build a 29-pound downhill bike with some tricks. So that's the new Phoenix DH, 30.4 pounds and raceable. I'm Chris Kokalis with Pivot Cycles. Thanks again for visiting our 2014 Interbike booth and checking us out on mtbr.com.